When it comes to writing professional qualification exam such as ICAN, you need to relax and figure out how best you can go about it. What you really want, the opportunities available to you as a person, and on the region you decide to live. Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Well, the topic for discussion for today is about my ICAN journey and how I went about it, the challenges I faced, and most especially ATS 2, and how I successfully passed it at once. When we were writing an examination, what is important is you being deliberate in what you're doing. Be deliberate in your study center choice, be deliberate in choosing your study materials, be deliberate in what you read. Be deliberate about everything, know what you really want to do. Okay, I started my ICAN journey in 2014. Yeah, when I got admission to Lagos State University to study accounting and education. So immediately I got the admission, I told myself, okay, let me just go for this professional qualification exams to get a professional certificate. So I did that when I gained admission. Sorry. Okay. The journey was quite challenging, honestly. There were times I missed classes when I was in school. I missed lectures. I missed some important social gatherings. So it was quite challenging on my own part. Yeah, there were times I really wanted to rest and just like have some fun, but I couldn't do that. So I just needed to go for lectures and also read for my ICAN exams. So there were times I also had like low scores in my school results. I had like C or B, so or D. I didn't like, most students, some students don't like having like anything less than A or B. So I had like C, D, so it was quite very, very challenging and it was very unpleasing. So when it comes to writing professional qualification exams such as ICAN, you need to know what you're doing. You need to know what you really want. You need to be deliberate. So before I go to the main topic of discussion for today, how I passed like ATS2 at once, and the thing I thought I did that was so different that I know is quite different from other levels. I had to write a paper and once again. Alright, there were times I had reference. ICAN students already know what reference or the meaning of reference. They know what it is. So it is failing an examination. So I had references like in some levels, so maybe in a particular level when I fail an examination, I had to rewrite it. But then it has always been because of my own lack of seriousness with that paper, with that particular exam. So talking about your failure is quite sensitive in our society because everybody wants just the perfect results, the perfect lifestyle. But then whenever you do something so right, just learn to appreciate that part. I emphasized on what I did so well in my ATS2 instead of focusing on what I did so wrong when I had to write a paper for the second time. As I mentioned before, I passed some levels, I failed some, I failed one exam here and then. So I just want you to know that if you are going through that, just know that there are times that when you are writing an examination, you might need a redirection, and at times you might need to study better. So it's not because you're a failure, it's because you just need a redirection or you need to study better one way or the other. So do not get so depressed or don't be discouraged. Also, I try to emphasize on my achievements. I want everyone to learn to do that. In my skills and professional stage, I also wrote those levels when I was in school, because those are the final stages of ICAN. I wrote those 2 levels when I was in school. It was very challenging as well because I was in my 300 level then. So I had to just write them and pass and move to the do some other things that I need to do when I was in school. So finally, what can I say I did so special in ATS 2? You know, everyone, when you do anything, just cultivate that habit of tapping yourself at the back. Tell yourself, okay, I've done well, I've done something so right for this period. Okay, the first thing I can remember is that I did this level ATS 2. I did it so scared. I told myself, it's what everyone was saying. They were saying that, okay, this level is like so hard, there's quantitative parts of it, there were unexpected expected things that people say about it, that you will be, you will be like, oh, is this also like possible in an examination? So I did that level scared. I told myself, it's what everyone was saying, I do not want to make same mistake as every other person. So I did it so very scared, like I was very scared. The other thing I can also remember is that I had good mentors. I had lecturers that they were very helpful. You know, the way they tutor us was the way they warned us. They warned us as much as they tutor us. They told us of how we should like go about the exams. They gave us study tips. They gave us like advices on picking the best study materials and how to read. So I had like a book where I wrote things I should read, the study tips I should like go about. Also, I had a notebook, you know, instead of me reading all again, like just like reading everything at once, I had like my study book where I write important things I don't want to forget when I want to write examination. That would just facilitate remembrance when it's time to write the exams. So I did that. I also got good textbook. I got a good study center. So, and my lecturers were wonderful. You can also get someone that is like an award winner in that stage in your in any level, such as ATS. Ask them how they went about it. They will tell you what they read. They will tell you about the textbooks they used. So you can ask them how they did that. Avoid procrastination. I am going to talk about that. So you know, you have to learn to avoid procrastination. Most ICAN students are working class, so instead of them to like avoid not packing this what they ought to read, they, instead of avoid packing it to the end of this period to write the examination, they deliberately do not read. They feel that okay, it is easy to do, it is easy to write. So do not do that. As a student, if you're a student in school and you're also writing your professional exams, make sure you start reading whenever it is maybe 3 months or 4 months to your examinations. Get your study material, start reading and make your jottings. It goes a long way. As I mentioned, be deliberate. That is the last part. Be deliberate of what you really want. Be deliberate about the study materials, your study center choice. Be deliberate about everything of all your choices. Know what you actually want to do. Do not leave any reason for okay, this is just a guess, this is like what I'm doing something out of like what's it called, impulse. Do not be like that. Be deliberate of what you actually want to do. So thank you so much everyone, and I hope you actually learn from this short maybe speech of mine. I mean, I hope you can tell me how you feel about when you were writing your ICAN examination in the comment section. And if you have ICAN students, you can also forward this. You should forward this video to them. I am going to love to hear from everybody and meet like all my professional colleagues in the comment section. Take care and do not forget to subscribe, and see you next time.